Welcome to the coffee shop, everybody. This is your host and barista, Eric. And while I am doing some coding in the background, I decided to take a little break, popped open my email, and I saw that there is a trader who follows me. His name is Joe Champion, right? Really nice guy, seems to be. He's commented on a few of my scripts, and he does put up regular trading ideas for the future dates. So, for example, today is Easter Sunday, so the markets are obviously closed. And it looks like he's going to be trading on EUROCAD, Euro Canadian dollar, on FXCM, right? Starting tomorrow. And what he's got here is so I got an email, and basically it was this idea that he's got, right? And what he's talking about is, so I mean, it's right here, right? Joe, hey traders, in tomorrow's trading session, we are monitoring EuroCAD for a selling opportunity around 1.472. And that's what he's basically got here, right? 1.472. And it seemed like a really interesting, simple setup. I was interested to see why he is claiming that it's going to break short and not stop at this low. Instead, it's going to be going lower. He's calling for a 1.472. Sorry about that. Let me see. Trend 1.472. He doesn't have a he doesn't have an exit point, right? And that's why I wanted to do this quick little video. Joe Champion, this is for you. I'm going to give you your take profit on this trade that you're going to do tomorrow. So what I want you to do is at your entry point, I want you to set your entry and then set your take profit. And I want you to walk away. Okay, just walk away. I like this setup. I like the way he breaks it down. So just for that, I'm going to boost that one, right? So, go and boost everybody's stuff. Joe, I'm going to show you why I like this one on my screen and how I came up with a take profit. So let's go over there, right? So I'm using my Heiken Ashi Algo, right? I'm testing it with some new settings against another filter, another RSI filter that I've created called the Next Level RSI by CSC. Okay, really cool thing. And I didn't draw anything on here. So let's just do this, right? I'm looking at the 1 hour on EuroCAD, same as you, right? So let me get rid of all of this, okay? And I'll show you how I got to this point. So here we are, right? So first thing I did was I'm looking at my RSI because I want to see the break, right? The movement has already taken place. I want to see the break. So I'm taking my drawing tool. I'm going to the low down here where it bounced off and it started the move. This is the start of the move where the RSI bounced off the top of the moving average. And I just want to draw a line straight through that next low. Okay, right there. I'm just drawing a line through the low of the RSI. So this is basically saying that at this point, you can start finding your short positions. Okay. However, in this case, the RSI does not break below zero. See, you can see here, it's not breaking below zero. So you still want to find your break below zero. Right now, I do a couple of things when I'm using my RSI. Okay. When I see it doing certain things inside of this range, this 10 to 10 range, it's when I start looking at certain things. For example, I see that the RSI breaks upside down, right? The RSI gets below its moving average and the moving average turns red. Okay. That means the moving average is actually moving down. It's no longer moving up. Like here, it breaks below it, but the moving average stays green. Here, it breaks below it and the moving average it turns red. So this is a point of interest. From this point, I have to understand that the uptrend is over. And I'm looking for the last time that the RSI made a low below its moving average, right? So here we break short, right? Here we break short below the moving average. So I'm going to the close of this candle. And then I'm looking for the last time the RSI made a low below the moving average. Happens to be right here. So it's the close of this candle, okay? So we'll just set this, okay? There. Now, go from the low below the moving average. It's here to the swing low, right? Right there. I'm going to cut that on my price here from the close of this candle through the low of this one. I'm going to just cut right through here. Now, this is why I wanted to do this, because yours implies, and I could be reading into it wrong, yours seems to imply that you have to get into your short position. And once you break right below this little zone right here, right? I just want to let you know, I think you can really get in once you simply break below this trend line that you drew. You don't have to wait for the retest. I don't think you do. You're going to have the move that you want. So for me, as an example, if I break low below this trend line, I can immediately go down to this point. Here's my take profit. Here's my target. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Target, price, price is going to be 1.46803. Okay. Just move it to the side here. Move it to the center, move it to the right side. There we go. And so there's that, right? So as you always know, there has to be a zone that you're breaking out of because you already have a divergence taking place, one here and here, right? You can see the divergence. It's here. Here's your high. Here is your divergence right there. And you did not imply this in your trading setup, your strategy that you want to move into tomorrow, but I'm letting you know that it's already there. The divergence took place. So I'm going to get rid of these, okay? And I get rid of this. There is a way to see the divergence here, right on the RSI, and understand what is the zone you need to get out of, right? So what I'm looking at is this. Here I break short. So if I broke short, what is the high prior to this? It's right there, okay? So I want to draw a zone on price right in here, okay? Right there. I broke short here at this close. I'm looking for that high right there, here, okay? So you can see I'm already outside of that zone. That's the upper part of the zone. Now I want the lower part of the zone, right? And that's just simply going to be the low that took place right here to here. This breaks below. So you want from here to here. That's your lower part of your zone. You can literally take your parallel channel, draw your line, right? Just draw a line and bring it down to that low right there. Just getting right there, okay? And I'll get rid of this zone. So we are currently bouncing right off of that zone right now. That's what price did. It actually came right down. It hit this low. This must be some oversold or exhaustion or something taking place, right? Do not count this as a support level. It is not. So anyway, what you're going to do is I think you'll be able to just break right through this trend line. If you want, what you can do is this. Take your short position. As soon as you cross below this low, oh, wait, sorry. I want to show you one more thing, right? I want to show you one more thing. You need to find an RSI value that breaks below your moving average. The first one, okay, the first one, okay? So here, you break below your moving average, right? And I'm using a 10 period moving average here. You see how I break below my 10 right here, and I break inside the range of 5 to 5. Now, you're dealing with Forex. Forex markets like ranging things inside this 5 to 5, okay? And that's why in the Heiken Ashi Algo, I ended up putting this in here. Forex range background. Look what happens, okay? Forex range background. See? It turns off that ranging area in the 5 to 5 area. So this is the first one that breaks low, right? So if I were to calculate this move from here, okay? If I were to calculate from here, you break below your moving average, you break into the 5 range, right? The plus 5 range. If I were to calculate from here, look at the RSI as it broke above here, the high of the RSI, right? Right there. Okay. Now, if I were to use the RSI formula at this point, what does it get to? Look at the value of the RSI here. It is 3.91. If you use the RSI formula, that tells you you need to go to a 1 to 2.39, right? 1 to 2.39. There you go. Right there. You're pretty much right down at that line. That's it, right? You're right there. So this target is pretty decent. If you want, you can back off a little bit. Now, your target ends up being 146.83. Right? 146.830. There you go. This is going to be the bottom of your move for tomorrow on EURCAD. And you're going to catch that move as soon as you break below this little range right here. That's it. All right. So Joe Champion, good move on that one. I like the idea. And this is how I would have set up for it. And I'm going to leave this in place, just kind of set an alert after I close this up. And for anybody watching, go ahead, go to Joe Champion's page. Okay, it's Joe Champion, right? I'll leave a link. There we go. I'll leave a link in the description below, and you guys can go to him, check out this, check out this little idea he has for EURCAD. If you like it and you make this move, go ahead and boost it, or boost it ahead of time and follow it. This way we can discuss how the move plays out. Hit this little thing right here, okay? You want to follow this idea, because I'm going to see if I can go back and forth Hey, Joe, let's in on this idea and made a video and linked to it. Thanks for following. And let's see how this plays out. Talk soon. Right, peeps. There you go. Make sure you follow it. The link's in the description. Go ahead, hit it up, and let's see how this one plays out. Okay. Peace.